So, of course, a little bittersweet, I have to know.
Yeah, it's definitely a little bittersweet. But you know what? I was telling Craig, I was like, and he feels the same way. I was like, this is so cool that we know that we're ending, because then we're not like doing the show in hopes or confusion. You know, it's like
Leaving us with cliffhangers. Yeah.
Exactly. I feel blessed that we can have an ending to all of our characters, to a story, whatever it is. Just knowing that, I feel like is a gift, because so many shows end and you're in shock and you're like, what the heck? I didn't expect that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
we're gonna get a nice red bow wrapped up, some closure. Okay, so tell me, I know you can't say much, but indulge me a little with what we can expect to see maybe throughout season 4.
What I will say is that what it starts out with, which is
Nikita's still on the run.
Nikita's still on the run. The team's working to clear her name. And then for Alex, it's this delicate balance of being in the public eye as Alexandra Udinoff working for the UN and fighting crime at night. You know,
She's like Bruce Wayne.
I know, exactly. Okay. And Sonia's working with her, so it's very Batman and Robin.
Yes.
It's very Batman and Robin. And I feel like there's this, you know, there's a relationship with Nikita that needs to be mended a little bit, but there's also this feeling of just coming into her own and being comfortable in her own skin in that spotlight. Because we've seen Alexandra Udinoff, like, with the paparazzi and the
glam,
the like kind of just flaky stuff, but this is going to be like, this is who I am, and this is the change that I want to make.
Amen.
So I'm excited for that. Yeah.
Now, you, Lyndsy, as a fan of the show, what would you, in an ideal world, love to see happen for Alex or maybe any of the other characters that you're particularly, you know, invested in their storyline?
That's a really good question. I haven't been asked that yet, and I like that question because that's a great question.
That's what I mean.
You know, taking myself out of it, just being a viewer, I would really like to see Michael and Nikita done with, no, not together. Done with, sorry, let me finish that sentence.
Like, you're going to aggravate a lot of fans with that.
Let me finish that sentence. Done with the fighting crime and that world. I would love
them to be sitting on a beach.
I'd really like to see them, like, they're so, you know, just like in love somewhere happy.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I would really like that. Exactly. You know, I feel like we constantly, as characters, we're struggling with this thing that we're obsessed with because it's our passion, but then also fighting for a real life. And so I'm curious to see a lot I don't know, and the writers are figuring out what the ending is going to be and how we kind of balance that.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, you moving on as Lyndsy, the actress, what do you see in your future? Do you want more, like, butt-kicking roles, or, like, what are you seeking to?
You know, I feel like the opposite. My first answer is I would like to do some, like, stupid comedy, like funny, stupid, awesome comedy, like an Apatow film or something, like just totally different, you know. But at the same time, I feel like the fighting, the education that I've got, I can't wait to use it one day in some other great film.
Amazing skill set, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Last question, I'll let you go. Is there a piece of the set? Is there a prop? Is there something that you're like, I'm going to get my hands on that and take it once the 6th episode wraps?
You know what? I actually thought about that the other day, and Division's destroyed, right?
Well, changes it.
Yeah, so there's not a whole lot of its original form, like Percy's office, Amanda's office, Division, like everything's been taken away. So I don't know the answer to that, but I'm curious because I am going to definitely take away something, and it might be maybe a piece of clothing that Alex wore a lot or something, but yeah, I'll have something.
When you do, tweet it out for us.
I will.
Would you?
I will,
Cool.
for sure.
Thank you so much.
Nice to talk to you.
Yeah, you too.